Hey guys, my name is Ken DiCenzo, and here's my introduction for the ICM social media course. There we go. So, a little bit about me to start off. I received my bachelor's degree in behavioral neuroscience from Quinnipiac University, graduated May 2016, and I'm currently pursuing a master's degree in public relations, which I plan on completing in May of 2017. I'm originally from the South Shore of Massachusetts, specifically Rockland, Mass., I'm sure none of you know about. And I currently live on campus here as a freshman RA. I was a sophomore RA last year, which is my senior year. And kind of a little bit about my experience in social media to start. During my undergrad, I needed to complete a thesis, and I wanted to mesh the two, public relations and neuroscience, together. And I decided to look at the effect that social media has on emotions, both in a positive and a negative light. So there are definitely pros and cons of social media in all forms, both for your mental health and just for your professional or personal life. A little bit about my work life. I am currently a graduate assistant on top of being a resident assistant here. I work in the Office of Public Affairs, where I write press releases. I film interviews of professors and students doing things around campus. If there's anything big that's happening, we like to be there to cover it. I conduct public relations research on other universities, and I also manage social media for the Quinnipiac University News Facebook page, which you can see a snippet of there, and I'm going to show you guys a little bit of that after the video. Looking forward for the remainder of this course, I'm really intrigued as to how I can further apply social media in a workplace setting. We only have Facebook right now, but I'd be very interested in learning the benefits of Twitter and hopefully bring that up to my boss and hopefully create a Quinnipiac University News Twitter page before my time ends at the Office of Public Affairs. So now a little bit of what social media is to me. I think it was said best in the Cluetrain Manifesto when they said that the internet itself is an example of an industry built by pure conversation. I feel like conversation is really the only word that you can use to kind of sum up the internet as a whole, because everything on the internet has to do with communication, whether with one another, from business to business, from business to people. Like, for example, I use Facebook and Instagram for my personal life. I mainly use Facebook as a means of communication with those that I don't have their physical phone number for. Facebook Messenger might be one of my most utilized apps for group projects or for projects at work. And then LinkedIn and Facebook I use for my professional life. The professional Facebook being the Quinnipiac University news page, and my LinkedIn I use for job hunting, which I'm currently in the process of. So let's look at the best and worst experiences that I've personally had. I've kind of mixed together the pros and cons and the best and worst experiences because I feel like I couldn't pin down the worst experience I've ever had with a website. As I said, I use Facebook and Instagram daily. I post very little on Facebook, if at all. I mainly just have photos up there. I don't really have that many posts. And I post more often on Instagram, but even then, my most recent Instagram was from January 8th. So I'm not a very avid poster on there either. My best experience is that Facebook allows for immediate communication. As I said before, communication is the best way for me to describe the internet, and Facebook has allowed me to communicate with almost all of the people that I've ever needed to get in touch with personally, on a personal basis. A con that I could potentially see is that your profile is accessible to everyone. Now, I personally don't have a problem with that, but I could see that if you're trying to avoid specific people and they kept hounding you on social media, that could be a very unfun experience for you. It could definitely be seen as a con. Best and worst experience professional-wise. My best experience was definitely helping grow the Quinnipiac University news page from 250 followers when I started there in the fall to almost 900 followers right now. It's still growing, hoping to break 1,000 before we're done. And then a con is that when using Facebook for business, it's sometimes hard to gauge your audience. Although they give you an engagement level of your audience, it doesn't necessarily say how they're engaging with the posts. And it's sometimes hard to judge which posts are doing better or why these posts are doing better than others. So now we can look into, this is the Quinnipiac University news page. As you can see, there's links to the Hamden Patch where one of our press releases was done. We showcase professors who have been interviewed, or whenever their interview is going to be airing, we like to post photos of them from those appearances. My LinkedIn page has all of my professional experience, from graduate assistant to resident assistant to intern to residential staff leader and intern at a summer program that I worked at when I was younger. My Instagram, only pictures. Again, do not post that often on Instagram. But yeah, that's pretty much me in a nutshell. It was good to get to know you guys through your videos, and I hope that you enjoy getting to know me through mine. And I'm excited to get to know the rest of you throughout the program. Bye.